The UK has asked the European Union to extend the grace period on chilled meats being sent from Great Britain to Northern Ireland. The grace period allowing items such as sausages to be sent between the two is due to expire at the end of June. The UK has now asked for this deadline to be extended until September, something the European Commission has now said it will consider. A statement released by the European Commission on Thursday said Commission Vice President Maroš Šefčovič will look to arrange discussions with UK Brexit Minister Lord Frost to discuss the details of the request. He noted that the EU has already indicated its openness to finding solutions that work alongside the Northern Ireland Johnson Protocol. Solutions that provide stability and predictability for citizens of Northern Ireland will remain the top priority, the statement added. The protocol was put in place to avoid the introduction of a hard border between Ireland and Northern Ireland in the event of a no-deal Brexit. It states that Northern Ireland will remain part of the customs union of the customs territory of the UK. So if the UK signs a free trade deal with another country, Northern Irish goods would be included. However, Northern Ireland will have to stick to some EU rules to allow goods to move freely into Ireland. Under the protocol, a ban will come into force if the UK and EU cannot agree on new regulatory standards to cover the sale of some products after a grace period allowed under the agreement. In March, the UK unilaterally extended the grace period for supermarket goods and parcels for another 6 months, after it was due to finish at the end of that month. The EU launched legal action against the UK for extending that grace period unilaterally. After the grace period, chilled meats produced in Great Britain will not be allowed to be sold in Northern Ireland, as they are not from the EU, which has strict restrictions on food products. Last week, Boris Johnson said a solution to the current impasse between the UK and the EU over the protocol is easily doable. His comments came after crunch talks between Mr. Šefčovič and Lord Frost in London, which ended without a discussion being reached or a result being reached. Lord Frost said Mr. Šefčovič had broken up the discussion with no breakthroughs and no breakdowns. Well, there weren't any with the EU on the implementation of the Johnson Protocol, so I probably would have done the same if I always hear the same from Frost. Mr. Šefčovič described the EU as having reached a crossroads with the UK after Wednesday's talks and said the union's patience is wearing very, very thin. The PM spokesman has previously said there is no case whatsoever for blocking the sale of chilled meats, and that once again just shows one thing. Boris Johnson has not obviously even read and or understood the protocol he designed himself in the negotiations. And remember, we only have that protocol because he prevented Theresa May's backstop, which would have been a much better solution for Northern Ireland. And of course, there would have been issues with other trade deals. But do you really want to start the troubles again? And once again, because everybody comes up with some nonsense, like Frost made a lot of ideas and offers for the protocol, for the solution of the problem. No, he didn't. Don't care about statements from the British government, what they did. All the solutions they offered were to break this protocol in general. And that is not any offer of the sense of the word. So the consequences we see now are the consequences of Brexit. And some idiots wrote, the whole trouble is caused by the EU because it's all EU bureaucracy, so it's all the EU's fault. No, it's the fault when you want to become a third country. There's no new rules there in case of bureaucracy. Those rules have been constructed with the help of the UK while they were a member. And those are the rules for any goods entering the single market. And if you choose to leave the single market, it's not the EU's fault that you have to deal with the bureaucracy like every other third country on the planet. When you were a member, you designed that. You designed that with all the other 27 to protect that market. And now you just get to feel how it feels to be outside. And sometimes those comments are really bollocks. And I usually don't answer on nonsense comments, and I don't feed the trolls. But sometimes I really have to give a statement on that nonsense in my videos, because they're posting it over and over again, and it's just nonsense. I'll see you in my next video. Auf Wiedersehen.